Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Raid Shadow Legends. In today's video, I'm pretty excited for this one. We are 2 weeks played on this Narma account, free to play using only free champions. And we have managed to get damage for a 4-key Ultra Nightmare clear. Now, I will use the rest of these keys and try and get the chest to show you guys, even if I have to use an extra one to get to 5-key for this one, just because it is magic affinity. Now, if this was spirit affinity, we would have absolutely monstered this. But it is magic affinity. Once again, we're only 2 weeks into the account, probably 2 weeks and about 3 hours into the account since creation. And, it's going pretty damn well. So I am thinking about giving this account away. So we will probably give this one away in Discord in the next day or so people can keep trucking along with it. And we are going to be setting up a new challenge account with the new link that has Mordecai, going for a bit of a longer term challenge on that one. I'll update you guys that in another video. But once again, I want to show you guys the builds on these champions. And this is the ultimate power of Narma and being able to do Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss and basically just a Clan Boss rush. Now, I am giga sweaty at this stuff. Even if you're using these links with these champions, you don't expect to get here because I just no life the game. It's pretty much what I do. So that is something to take into account. But I want to show you guys, we'll do another run of this. We are on the 17.61. Now, the first attack we did on this one was 16 point something, so it was a little bit lower. Once again, I'm happy to be able to do a 5-key in Ultra Nightmare in 2 weeks. That's pretty reasonable. Or, you know, once again, we could do the, if it was on Spirit, we would definitely be doing a 4-key, maybe even narrowing it down to a 3-key. But I want to show you guys the builds first of all, so you can get an idea for this. And just in editing, I don't know where I'm going to throw this in, but I want to throw this in because in my previous video where I go through the new link, I had some people saying you're buying energy packs and stuff like that. I just wanted to show you guys, I had to figure out where to find this. This is completely free to play, and I just want to highlight that this is not something that's realistically going to be doable all the time. We landed this account in a perfect time to be able to make our 6 stars super fast. We got the Feast from the Predator, which is just one guaranteed 6-star, which is super damn easy. We also had a code which is now expired, which gave a 5-star chicken. And then we also got the Thanksgiving event, which also gave a 5-star chicken. And you had to be above a certain account level. And because it was came on like day 3 of the account, I was above that level. So basically I got 2 bonus 5-star chickens there. And then there was also the new platform reward that gave us another 5-star chicken. So essentially we got a free feast and 3 extra 5-star chickens above what the average playthrough at another time is going to get. So I just wanted to highlight that yes, we are completely free to play. I did burn about probably 600-700 gems today getting my masteries done as well to go ahead and rush that. But just so you guys know, to be fully transparent, it is free to play. We haven't spent a cent. I never get any creator perks or anything like that on any account. If I did, I would let you guys know. But I've never received any bonuses or anything like that on any of my raid accounts. So just wanted to be fully transparent because people were asking me about that. So that's why we got it so quick, because we have all those juicy bonuses at the time I was playing this account to go ahead and get all those 6 stars super fast. So let's go to the builds. So here's our Tagoar. She is only at plus 82 speed. She is slow. You'll see that I'm missing a lot of accessories. I have not done any spider farming at all. She's on double perception, broken just to get herself some defense and HP, just to make her a little bit tankier. Ideally, she wants to be a lot faster, and you can see she's only at 171 accuracy. Also need a lot more accuracy, ideally for Clan Boss, but when you see what I did to cheese this one, I don't actually need accuracy on Tagoar because she doesn't use her skill 2. Bear with me, I'll explain when we go into the run and what we are doing. Narma, she's on the Relentless. Relentless, really nice to get her some extra turns, maybe extend debuffs and then go again and pop. She wants to be a lot faster. She's only 190 speed. Once again, my stats are dog shit. She's at 172 accuracy. Definitely wants some more accuracy as well. She's decently tanky, probably one of the tankiest on the team, 56k HP and 2500 defense. She's got a 6-star HP chest and a 5-star HP gloves, and that's kind of where she's at. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll go through all the masteries at the end as well through everyone. Then we got Morag. Morag's really scuffed. Decent little bit of speed on her. Obviously, we've got, you know, what are we at? 39k HP and 2800 defense. Nothing crazy. Once again, just put some of these sets on to try and get her some speed, and that was pretty much it. We got Venomage, who is at, what's that, about 181 speed. This, unfortunately, only rolled the 10 speed. I was hoping for a bit more. That's why he's, like, decently fast, because we did get the banner. Unfortunately, unfortunately no accuracy on it. So he is rocking the accuracy chest just to get the accuracy up there. You can see pretty scuffed gear all around in general. I did get him on the retaliation set because we had 2 pieces with some speed. It's really nice to get him on the retaliation, so when the boss attacks, he can actually use his basic attack and remove some of those poisons so that we have more, we do the damage from them, but then we have room to put, you know, 2-turn or 3-turn or 4-turn poisons back onto the boss. So that's his build. Once again, he's a bit chunkier because we did get the, you know, the extra accessories, which was quite nice for him. And then we've got Xenomorph. Now, Xenomorph is the most scuffed one on this because I could not get him with decent enough accuracy. You can see he's at 182 with decent speed and also having tankiness. I just could not replace this attack chest because it's got accuracy and it's the perception set, and I could not replace this. I couldn't find a replacement. I couldn't find a way to make him fast, accurate, and tanky. So dude is squishy as shit. So essentially, if we could get this into a HP or defense percent chest piece, he would do a lot better. Also, obviously, once we get the 5-star soul, we get him ascended, he's going to perform a lot better. But, you know, and also we've got no accessories on him. So that's the team. Once again, really, really bad builds, but because of Narma being able to cheese content, that is what we are able to do. Now, we did get 2 skill books from the Arbiter missions, and we finally got our skill ups into Hanorok skill 3, which makes a big difference trying to get that speed uptime, especially when we are so slow in general. As for the Masteries, dude, I farmed it and I never clicked it on her. Holy shit. Okay, let me move my head. As for Masteries, well, Tahanarok should have War Master now. We've got Narma on these ones. I would also like to get Narma on this one here, increase the chances, obviously because we have no skill ups into Narma. So that's the Masteries there. Once again, got War Master over here, got War Master over here, and got, you know, everything over here because we bought those ones. Ideally, we do get the extension on him. I want to get this one to extend debuffs. And then over on her, we've gone the support tree purely so we can eventually get this one. Just to get that strength and duration increased, it would be quite nice. So those are the Masteries that we've got so far. Once again, I would continue farming Masteries, get those last couple unlocks. Also get the buff extension over here on Tahanarok. All those things are really going to help, especially when we're not doing a speed tune. We're just like going for RNG and trying to brute force the thing. As for relics, we got that relic there, we got that relic there just because it's got some HP, not because of the effect. And then we've got that one over there. That's pretty much all our relics, and that's pretty much everything in the builds. Once again, no accessories, decent accessories, pretty much no accessories. Really average. This one didn't roll any speed or accuracy, unfortunately, which is what I was going for. And then, yeah, our accessories could really make a big difference. But that is the investment we put into it. Once again, we are on day 15 of login on this account, using only free units, completely free to play. And if we go over here to the advanced quest, we get a gauge on time. We started this account like 2 or 3 hours into the day when we were rerolling. So once again, 2 weeks at about 3 to 4 hours is the actual play time of the account at the moment. Let's go in. I want to show you guys a run and show you the presets as well. Just note, some of this you may have to soft reset because sometimes you can definitely low roll on this thing, obviously with such low investment. But we're going to go into the Ultra Nightmare. You can see here, we are on the 33.25. So, you know, we are looking at 5 key at the moment. But once again, getting that 17.6 damage was huge, and you can soft reset to try and get better. I do have one in the mail here that I can go ahead and claim. So we can use that one over there. So let's go into the clan boss, into this bad boy, Ultra Nightmare. And we did do an attack on this one, which we got 21 million when it was on Void before we did any of our Masteries. So Nightmare would be looking really good at the moment. Definite 2 key over there. But let's jump into the Ultra Nightmare. I want to show you guys the presets. I have experimented a fair bit with this. This is what I found to be the best. Tahanarok using her skill 3, not using her skill 2. You might say, but what about the attack break and block buffs? Honestly, we're just YOLOing this shit and we want to get as many poisons. I tried it with this thing on and it just ate up too many slots in the early stages and didn't offer us enough mitigation in the late stages, so we basically just turned that shit off. Venomage is skill 2 off. Once again, the attack break, the death break, it's still in poison slots. We don't give a shit. So we're basically just using this. I'm going to click that just to make sure it always prioritizes that. But yeah, we're going to use this one. The great thing is the heal reduction mitigation on the Venomage, Zeno and Veno, I keep saying it. But yeah, this passive is really nice. So that's the one where I'm happy to sacrifice a spot to it. Plus there's also extra poison application. And the heal reduction basically stays up the whole fight because it's a 3-turn duration, 3-turn cooldown. We have extending from Narma as well. And basically this just keeps reapplying. Accuracy issues can sometimes cause a threat. Xenomorph is skill 1 only. In Nightmare, I put Rip and Claw on as well, so we can have breathing space to try and get, you know, our sensitivity and stuff. But the problem is we don't have enough accuracy for Ultra Nightmare, so we miss poisons a lot. And so, yeah, we don't have perfect crit rate. So, yeah, I just put it on basic only over there. Narma is starting with skill 1, then using her skill 2 over skill 3. The reason being is we start with the skill 1. Venomage goes first, and then we'll have Xenomorph go. The idea is they apply poisons, then we extend, if we can, with Narma's skill 1. Then we fill up the rest of the poison bar on the boss, and then we go ahead and explode. And then because she's on Relentless, if she explodes, she'll explode and then replace with her sensitivity. Sometimes she won't get the sensitivity. It's just the way it is when you're playing with all these poisons. Then this is my Morag build. I did experiment with using skill 3 first, and then going into skill 2 to skill 3. This just kind of evens it out, and it's the way it kind of felt comfortable. So that is the order. Obviously we have Tahanarok as the leader as well, because we kind of need the accuracy, because once again we have jack shit accuracy on the account. So let's go in, let's do a run. I will soft reset it if I have to. Once again, you can low roll at like 13 million, 14 million on this. It is a bit RNG based, but once again, we're 2 weeks into the account, so we ain't gonna get too fussy on it. So let's do this and take a look. So you guys can get an idea. So there we go, get the 2 poisons, we get the strengthen up, we get 2 more poisons, unfortunately not the 3. We didn't get the extend either. This is gonna fill up the poison bar, which is what we wanted to do. Morag next is gonna use her team up, and hopefully we bring... Okay, good. We brought the extra poison. Unfortunately, we only landed the 1 poison. Got the extra 2 there. Perfect. So now we're going to explode. You can see bosses 1 turn, 2 turns, and we're at about 2 million damage as well. So really damn nice synergies in that one. And then we can watch it along. Okay, get those poisons up. And unfortunately, once again, we missed it. We put a poison on. We didn't put on the whatchamacallit, the sensitivity, which ideally you land the sensitivity, but hey, it is what it is. We can't get too fussy. So Venomage doing a real good job bringing those poisons down to 1 turn, so they expire and we get fresh poisons on the boss. That's the value in Venomage, really doing that so we can rinse through poisons faster than we otherwise could. Now, sometimes Narma extends and then Venomage can't do that, but in general, it's just a really, both of them are really solid effects. Now, do we get the retaliation on the Venomage? No, we don't. Unfortunately, we didn't get the retaliation. There we go, we're going to explode. We get the extra turn. We must have had a cooldown reduction randomly in there because she didn't follow up with her skill 3, unfortunately. Venomage, once again, purging some of those poisons, meaning that unless Venomage uses his skill 3 here... Okay, perfect. That's perfect. So now we can go ahead. Unfortunately, once again, our accuracy levels being horrible. Also, Narma not having 100% activation rate. We didn't get any poisons landed with the Narma skill 3, but we did get the sensitivity, which is the big one to go ahead and land. Then we can go ahead and extend it. Once again, we proc that extra turn again, meaning we didn't get all the extends. And you can see where if Narma gets her skill ups, it can get quite crazy. But there we go. We need to get some heals rolling. We're up to turn 8, which isn't too bad. Normally, we would love to be tracking a little bit above, like, you know, 1 million damage per boss turn is kind of where you kind of want to sit, because we don't last too many turns in this one past turn 14. So let's go in there, extend, beautiful, got the sensitivity extended, got the heal block back on, we got all the poisons there, meaning we've got all our mitigations up. Once again, we don't have the attack break, but that mitigation is kind of good enough for us to just deal with it. Now, we did get the 4 turn application of the sensitivity, which is also really damn nice. Okay, so we're going to reload up, and you can see this is where we start getting a little bit squishy. So we probably will die with the Xenomorph, meaning this may be a dead run, essentially, because if he dies here... Oh no, it should be single target attack, and we got the heals up. Okay, never mind that, never mind that. We're hanging in there, we're hanging in there. Also, speed tuning could help, because Morag getting stunned there and not being able to take a turn, we lose team up attacks, we lose strength, and all that sort of stuff is really kind of painful. Okay, now Xenomorph's probably gone on the next attack now, I would say. He's going to struggle really hard. Oh, he did get that 1 little heal, so he might live with a strengthen. Maybe. No, turn 14, too much damage. So you can see there that this is where we go ahead and we've gotten crippled. We didn't get the extension there as well, so all the RNG is sort of moving against us at the moment. We do get the heal up here. Perfect. Once again, we just don't have enough poison application. Now we start going ham on the extra turns, but this is bad because we could get clapped. Not quite. Let's see if we can get the extra strengthen, get the extra heal, get an extra turn maybe. Okay, I think we might be close to Narma getting the heal here. Okay, good. Narma's probably going to heal on this one. We're not going to explode too many poisons. Once again, once we've lost the rest of the team, you can see we really start losing our ability to keep applying the debuffs and stuff. But that is a basic look at it. Once again, we're at 15.12. Once again, solid in the 4 key. This would be a really easy... solid in the 5 key. Really easy in the Spirit Affinity to get max chest if that's what we were running. But once again, we are super low investment. I'm just going to let this play through because I'll probably just have to go ahead and 5 key this one at the end of the day, which doesn't really bother me. Still really damn solid performance in the end. 15.7, 16. Okay, so 16 mil on that one. Once again, that was just one tapping it. We can retry that. You can soft reset by force closing the game to get yourself extra tries. But once again, I'm pretty happy with that performance in general. Okay, I was just doing my next key after I recorded, and this one actually has had crazy RNG, so I thought I'd just let you guys see the end of this run as well, which is going pretty decent. We should be hitting that 17.5 on this one, unless something goes catastrophic. Oh, maybe we're probably going to lose Xenomorph here, which is okay. But we can live without the big guy, as long as the others don't die. Yeah, we should be in the 17.5 range on this one. So we go get the extra poisons. Narma extend? No extension. Rip. Now, Narma next turn, I believe she's up to her heal. And we've got the single target. Perfect. So Narma should heal here. Perfect. Got the extra turn. Reapplied 2 poisons, not the sensitivity. So not as crazy. Alright, get those poisons up. I think we need... I think we need like... Yeah, we're not going to get it. We need another 2.5 because we had 2 low keys. So unfortunately, probably not going to get there unless Narma takes a million turns just then. Oh, she did get a heal. Oh, unfortunately, the pound coming out on the Narma. Ooh, it was close. But 19.68, that's going to be just shy of the actual 4 key at the end of the day because we did have a couple low runs. But that is a look at it. Once again, there we go. 19.68. I was pretty happy with that. Once again, that's just because I did a low run because I thought I was going to have to 5k it. But now I am going to have to 5k it. But we will get the chest at the end of the day with our next key. So that ain't too bad. Hey, that is a look at it. Once again, I will be giving this account away over in Discord. So join there after you set... Probably... The giveaway will happen probably within a day after I upload this video. So jump over there. I'll have a giveaway section. You guys can join in. I'll have to talk to my mods on how we're actually going to do the giveaway, but I'll put an announcement out on Discord. But, you know, it's a nice little start for someone who wants to be into Ultra Nightmare. Once again, this is a magic affinity. So Spirit Affinity, we're going to be taking less damage, surviving longer, probably going to be clapping a lot harder. But dude, Narma just enables so much crazy stuff at the moment, and I absolutely love it. So next account is definitely going to be another Narma playthrough because I just think it's too abusable in the game at the moment with what I want to do on that one. But I'll give you guys more details on the new account in a future video. But hey, I'm just rambling now because I am super wrapped with that. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this one. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.